Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning. So now we can discuss the remaining questions from chapter 2. Okay, acids, bases, and salts. And don't forget about tomorrow's exam. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you completed your revision, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you. Melvin, finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Badra?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So you should practice more MCQ questions. Did you get the MCQ questions from Oswald book?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right? All of you from school? Yes or no? Science book.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you can practice the questions from that book also. Okay. Clear? So now we can discuss the remaining questions. Okay, question number 31. Question number 31. All of you look at the question. Match the indicators given in the column 1 with its color transition on reacting with base in column 2 and select the correct answer using the options given below. Okay. Column 1 indicators, red litmus, then methyl orange, phenolphthalein, blue litmus. And column 2, change in color in basic medium, yellow, blue, no change, pink. So these are the options. Okay, here indicators are given and here change in color in basic medium. Okay, clear? So you can tell me, Ashik, first one, red litmus. Which one?
Blue.
Okay, red litmus, blue. Then Melvin, what about methyl orange?
Yellow.
Very good. Methyl orange, yellow. Badra, what about phenolphthalein?
Pink.
Yeah, it's pink. Then this one, what about blue litmus?
No change.
Okay, no change. So which is the correct option? A, B, C, or D?
C.
Yeah, it's C. 2, 1, 4, 3, right? 2, 1, 4, 3. So red litmus, it will be converted to blue on basic medium. Then methyl orange is converted to yellow. Phenolphthalein, it is converted to pink. And blue litmus, it is converted to blue litmus itself. There is no such change in the case of blue litmus. Okay. Then the next part from the remaining portion of this chapter. But we can discuss it. What is pH? What is pH? Option A, the positive logarithm of the hydroxide ion concentration. Option B, the positive logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Option C, the negative logarithm of hydroxide ion concentration. Option D, the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Which is the correct answer?
Hydrogen ion.
Option B.
Option
B, second one.
B, the positive logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Is this definition in your textbook, children? Just wait. The proper definition is not there. Actually, it is not positive logarithm, it's negative logarithm. Okay, it's negative logarithm. So we can just copy this definition for the pH. It is the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Okay, what is pH? It is the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Just copy this point. Just note this point. The negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Do you remember the pH scale, children? What about the range of pH scale? Rose, pH scale.
1 to 7.
Only 1 to 7 pH scale.
1 to 10.
1 to 14.
14. 0 to 14.
Yeah, it's 0 to 14. Okay, 0 to 14. Then 1 to 7 for which substance? Or 0 to 7?
Acidic.
Yeah, 0 to 7, it's acidic. And 7 to 14, it is basic. Then what about the value 7?
Neutral.
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 Neutral. Okay, so you have to always remember this point. 0 to 7, that is acidic. 7 to 14, basic. And 7, that is neutral. And also about the strength of acid and base. Okay, there are two categories, right? Strong acids, weak acids, then strong bases, weak bases. Strong acids always there. In which pH range among the 0 to 7?
0 to 4.
Yeah, near to 0, right? Near to 0, they are strong acids. Then weak acids, they will near to 7, isn't it? Then what about base? Strong bases are there in the pH range?
Yes, ma'am.
Which pH
4.
range?
3.
Ma'am,
Near to 7 or near to 14?
Near to 14.
14. Near to 7 is always weak acids and weak bases. Okay? Yes. So we are moving to the next question. Question number 33. Question number 33. Adidev, can you read? Just 1 minute, 1 minute. One minute, children. Okay, then read.
Yes, ma'am. So the following statement is correct about the aqueous solution of an acid and a base. 1. Higher the pH, stronger the acid. 2. Higher the pH, weaker the acid. 3. Lower the pH, stronger the base. 4. Lower the pH, weaker the base. Option A, 2 and 3. Option B, 2. Ma'am, same options.
Yeah, same option.
2 and 3. Option C, 1 and 4. Option B, 2 and 4.
Okay. So which of the following statement is correct about an aqueous solution of an acid and base? Okay, aqueous solution of an acid and base. First one, higher the pH, stronger the acid. Second one, higher the pH, weaker the acid. Third one, lower the pH, stronger the base. Fourth one, lower the pH, weaker the base. Which one? Sharda? Which one?
2 and 3.
Ma'am, 2 and 4.
2 and 3, 2 and 4. Higher the pH, weaker the acid. This one is correct. Then
Lower the pH.
lower the pH, stronger the base. Is it correct? Lower the pH, stronger the base. In which pH range the strong bases will be exist? Near to 7 or near to 14? Near to
14.
right? Yeah. So option 4. That means lower the pH, weaker the base, right? So among this A, B, C, and D, which one?
D.
Yeah, option D. Okay. Higher the pH, weaker the acid. Then lower the pH, weaker the base. Okay. Do not get confused. Here the pH range starting from 0 to 14. 7 is neutral. Then 0 to 7, that is acidic. And 7 to 14, that is basic. Near to 0, they are strong acids. Near to 7, they are weak acids. Then in the case of bases, near to 7, they are weak bases. Near to 14, they are strong bases. Okay. Then next question number 34. Amina, can you read? 34.
When the pH increases, the acidity decreases. A, true. B, false. C, can't say. D, partially true or false.
Okay, when the pH increases, acidity decreases. Option A, true. B, false. C, can't say. D, partially true or false. Which one?
True.
When the pH increases, acidity decreases. It is true, right? Because when the pH value increases, basicity increases, right? 0 to 7 is the only range of acid. When moves from 7 to 14, it will be a base. Okay. So when the pH increases, the acidity decreases. Then next question number 35. Meghna, can you read?
If solution turns red litmus blue,
It's pH.
pH is likely to be 1, 4, 5, 10.
Okay. A solution turns red litmus blue. Its pH is likely to be. Okay. A solution turns red litmus blue. Its pH is likely to be A1, B4, C5, D10. Which one?
10.
Yes. If a solution turns red litmus to blue, it belongs to acidic or basic. Red litmus to blue.
Basic.
Basic, right? So among these 4 options, only this 10, that's the pH value that comes under basic, right? Because 1 to 0 to 7, that comes under acidic. So it is 10. Then question number 36. Badra, can you read?
Which of the following statement is correct? Option A, pH of acid rain is 7 to 7.8. Option B, acid rain makes survival of aquatic life difficult. Option C, acid rain clear the marble buildings. Option D, all of the above.
Okay. Which of the following statement is correct? Option. Which one? Yeah, option.
All of the above.
No, B.
No, ma'am. Option C is wrong.
Okay, what about option?
Acid rain makes survival of aquatic life difficult.
Oh, okay. What about the pH value of acid rain?
It is less than 7.
Very good. It is less than 7 because it is acidic, right? So this is a wrong statement. Acid rain makes survival of aquatic life difficult. That's correct, right? Because when this acid rain, it will reaches on this water sources, it will affect the aquatic organisms, not only living, that means animals, including plants, right? Both the aquatic organism, they are affected by this acid rain. So option B is correct. Then what about C? Acid rain clear the marble buildings.
It spoils the marble building.
Yeah, it spoils the marble buildings, right? So this one is also wrong statement. So correct one is option B. Acid rain makes survival of aquatic life difficult. So you have to read the question 2 or 3 times. Okay. And after that, you can decide which one is correct. Then next question. Okay. Question number 37. Question number 37. Prajot, can you read question number 37? Prajot.
Sample of soil is mixed with water and allowed to settle. The clear supernatant solution turns the pH paper yellowish orange. Which of the following would change color of this pH paper to greenish blue?
Okay. Options.
Lemon juice, B vinegar, C common salt, D antacid.
Okay. A sample of soil is mixed with water and allowed to settle. The clear supernatant solution means that clear solution that's on the top of that container. Okay. That solution turns the pH paper yellowish orange. Which of the following would change the color of this pH paper to greenish blue? So you look at the pH paper and tell me when it is yellowish orange, which type of substance is there? Or what about the nature of that soil? Yes, yellowish orange. Is it acidic or basic?
Acidic.
And acid.
Yeah, here yellowish orange, that is acidic, right? That is acidic. Then which of the following would change the color of this pH paper to greenish blue? Greenish blue. Okay, wait. Greenish blue, that is basic. So in order to convert this one to basic, what will we add? Yes. Antacid, right? Why? This antacid, that is basic in nature. Clear? That is basic in nature. So to convert this acidic substance to basic, we will add antacid. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Question number 38. And Mary, can you read?
Calcium phosphate is present in the enamel. Its nature is option A basic, option B acidic, option C neutral, option D
Amphoteric. Okay. Calcium phosphate is present in tooth enamel. Its nature is option A basic, option B acidic, option C neutral, option D amphoteric.
Acidic.
Calcium phosphate.
Basic.
Yeah, it's a basic substance. Okay. So it's basic. Clear? Calcium phosphate, that's a basic substance that's present in the tooth enamel. Then question number 39. Antacids contain option A weak base, option B weak acid, option C strong base, option D strong acid.
Strong base.
Antacids. Is it a strong base? It's a base. Strong base or weak base?
Weak base.
It's a weak base. Okay. Antacids contain weak base. Clear? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then, next question. Haynes, Steve, can you read? Question number 40.
Which of the following substances can be used to get relief from bee sting? Option A vinegar, option B baking soda, option C formic acid, option D alcohol.
Okay. Which of the following substances can be used to get relief from bee sting? Option A vinegar, option B baking soda, option C formic acid, option D alcohol. Which one?
Baking soda.
Baking soda.
Baking soda. Because it is basic in nature. This and a bee sting, it will produce a small amount of formic acid. Okay. So in order to get relief from this acidic substance, we will use this baking soda. Okay. Yes. Then next question. Nas, can you read question number 41?
Yes, ma'am. Useful substance for disinfecting water is A washing soda, B common aluminium.
Alum. Common alum.
C baking soda, D bleaching powder.
Yeah. Nas, can you tell me which one? Useful substance for disinfecting water. washing soda, common alum, baking soda, bleaching powder.
Bleaching powder.
Baking soda. Bleaching powder.
Yeah, it's bleaching powder. We usually add this bleaching powder to purify our water in our wells, right? Yes, because it contains chlorine. So it will purify the water. That's why. Then question number 42. Question number 42. Aditya, can you read? Aditya is Krishna.
Yes, ma'am.
Read
The chemical
question.
formula of washing soda is ANaHCO3, BNA2CO3, 10H2O, CCAOCl2, D NaOH.
Okay. Option A, NaHCO3. Option B, Na2CO3, 10H2O. Option C, CaOCl2. Option D, NaOH. The chemical formula of washing soda is which one?
CO3, H2NH2O.
1H2O.
NH2O.
Yeah, Na2CO3, 10H2O. Okay. Na2CO3, 10H2O. Option A, NaHCO3. What is NaHCO3? NaHCO3.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Otherwise known as?
Washing soda.
Which one is washing soda?
Baking soda.
Yes, this one is baking soda. This one is washing soda. Then what about CaOCl2?
Caustic soda.
Caustic soda is NaOH.
Bleaching powder.
Yeah, it's bleaching powder. This one is bleaching powder. So you have to learn the chemical formula, chemical name and common name of all these chemicals from common salt. It's very important. Okay. So NaHCO3, that is baking soda. Na2CO3, 10H2O, that is washing soda. CaOCl2, that is bleaching powder. Then NaOH, that is caustic soda. Clear? Shall I move to next question? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then question number 43. Rifa, can you read question number 43?
Ma'am, we cannot read.
Why?
Ma'am, it's blocked.
See, ma'am.
Okay. What about now?
Yes, ma'am.
Now it's clear, right?
Ma'am, 43rd question only.
Yes, yes.
Identify the correct representation of reaction occurring during chloralkali process.
Chloralkali process.
Options 2NaCl plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. 2NaCl plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. 2NaCl plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. 2NaCl plus 2H2 gives 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2.
Okay. Do you find any difference in this option, children?
Option D.
Wait. What's the difference here in option A, B, C, and D?
Of course, gas, liquid.
Yeah, their physical states are different, right? Their physical states are different. So you have to identify which one is the correct representation of chloralkali process. What is chloralkali process? Chloralkali process. Yes. When electricity is passed through aqueous solution of sodium chloride, it will be dissociated into different substances. Okay. Sodium hydroxide, chlorine, and hydrogen. The name is chloralkali because chlorine is produced there and this NaOH, that's an alkali, right? That's why it is known as chloralkali process. Clear? I will repeat again. When electricity is passed through aqueous solution of sodium chloride, it is dissociated into sodium hydroxide, chlorine, and hydrogen. Okay. Here the name is chloralkali process because chlorine is produced there, along with that sodium hydroxide is produced. Sodium hydroxide is an example for alkali. So the name chloralkali process. Now you can tell me, what about the physical states, or among these four options, which one is the correct representation of chloralkali process?
Last
option B.
Option B.
D.
Last option.
D.
Option D.
Okay, option D. That means NaCl, that is in aqueous state, then water, that is in liquid state, sodium hydroxide in aqueous state, chlorine is a gas, hydrogen is a gas. Okay, that's correct. Option D. Option D. 2NaCl. It is already aqueous solution, right? Sodium chloride that is dissolved in water. That's why it is aqueous. Then water, the physical state of water is always liquid. Then sodium hydroxide, it is obtained in water. That's why it is aqueous. Then chlorine in the form of gas, hydrogen in the form of gas. Okay. Clear, children? Any doubt in this question? So when you observe one chemical equation, you have to go through the physical state of each component also. Clear? Then next one, question number 44. Question number 44. Hadidi, can you read?
Ma'am, question number
44.
The chemical name of bleaching powder is calcium chloride.
Calcium chloride. Okay. True.
Partially true.
Okay. True, false, can't say, partially true or false. These are the options.
False.
The statement is chemical name of bleaching powder is calcium chloride.
False.
Yeah, it's false. Then what about the chemical name of bleaching powder?
Calcium oxygen.
Hmm.
Calcium oxygen.
Okay,
Carbonate.
CaOCl2, right? It is not calcium chloride, CaOCl2.
Calcium oxygen chloride.
Yeah. Then question number 45. Question number 45. Vishnu Priya, can you read question number 45?
Yes, ma'am. Plaster of Paris can be hardened by giving out water, combining with water, changing into CaCO3, giving out CO2.
Okay, plaster of Paris can be hardened by option A, giving out water, option B, combining with water, option C, changing into CaCO3, option D, giving off CO2. Vishnu Priya, can you tell me? Which one?
Water.
Yeah, very good. It's combining with water. Plaster of Paris can be hardened by combining with water. Then next one, question number 46. Match the chemical substances given in column 1 with their appropriate application given in column 2. Okay. Column 1, bleaching powder, baking soda, washing soda, sodium chloride. Column 2, preparation of glass, production of hydrogen and chlorine, decolorization and acid. Okay. So, Haya, can you tell me the first one? Bleaching powder. Bleaching powder. Haya, are you there? No. Sainaba, can you tell me? Anjida?
Yes.
Bleaching powder. Which one is matched for bleaching powder? Preparation of glass, production of hydrogen and chlorine, decolorization and acid. Yes. Tell me. Okay, anyone? Bleaching powder.
Decolorization.
Yes, bleaching powder, decolorization, to remove the color. Okay, it will convert all the colored clothes to colorless. Okay, white colored. Then baking soda. Baking soda, which one?
Antacid.
Yeah, baking soda is used as antacid. Then next one is washing soda. Washing soda.
Preparation of glass.
Yeah, washing soda, it's used for the preparation of glass. The last one is sodium chloride. It will be used for the production of H2 and Cl2 through chloralkali process. So among these four options, A, B, C, and D, which one? Tell me.
B.
Option B, right? Okay, B. Then next question, question number 47. Which of the following? It's C. 3, then yeah, it's C. 3, 4, 1, 2. Yes, correct. Then which of the following salts does not contain water of crystallization? A, blue vitriol, B, baking soda, C, washing soda, D, gypsum. We know the chemical formula of baking soda, washing soda, etc. So can you tell me, children, which of the following salts does not contain water of crystallization? What about the chemical formula of baking soda? Baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate.
NaOH.
Sodium hydrogen. Here, sodium hydrogen carbonate. So,
NaHCO3.
sodium hydrogen carbonate. NaCO3. Is there any water molecule here?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No, ma'am.
Yes. So in the case of baking soda, there is no water molecule. But in the case of washing soda, in the chemical formula, it is Na2CO3, 10H2O, right? Yes. Gypsum, that's the water containing substance of plaster of Paris, right? Option B, right? Option B, baking soda. It does not contain water of crystallization. Just 1 minute. I will tell you. Yeah, blue vitriol, that is copper sulfate. CuSO4. How many water molecules there? CuSO4. We have learned the same. Next experiment 2.15. How many water molecules for copper sulfate? Tell me. Look at the textbook, page number 30.
No water.
CuSO4.
4.
Yes, it's 4, right? Cu 4 or 5?
5.
5. It's 5. CuSO4, 5H2O. This is known as blue vitriol. So you can just write down blue vitriol, that is copper sulfate. It contains 5 water molecules. Okay. Then next question. Question number 48. What happens when a solution of an acid is mixed with a solution of base in a test tube? Okay. The temperature of the solution increases, the temperature of the solution decreases, then temperature of the solution remains the same, salt formation take place. Option A, only 1, B, 1 and 3, C, 2 and 3, D, 1 and 4. Which one? What happens when a solution of an acid...
Temperature of the solution increases.
1 and 4.
Yeah, temperature of the solution increases, then salt formation take place because acid plus base, that will give, tell me the products.
Salt plus water.
Yes, salt plus water. Okay. Then question number 49. Baking soda is a mixture of. Baking soda is a mixture of. Option A, sodium carbonate and acetic acid. Option B, sodium carbonate and tartaric acid. Option C, sodium hydrogen carbonate and tartaric acid. Option D, sodium hydrogen carbonate and acetic acid. Can you tell me? Baking powder.
Sodium, hydrogen carbonate, and acetic acid.
Is it acetic acid?
Tartaric acid.
Tartaric acid. Look at the textbook, page number 31, under the heading, uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Read the first sentence. For making baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda and a mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. Here the question is baking powder, not baking soda. Okay, some mistake in this question. Clear? This is clear, children? Yeah, then look at this assertion reasoning question. It's important. So here, from the question number 50 to 57, these belongs to the category assertion reasoning, and there will be common options for this section. Okay. A, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of the A. B, both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. C, A is true, but R is false. D, A is false, but R is true. Question number 50, assertion. Lemon juice is sour in taste. Reason, lemon juice is acidic in nature. What about this one? Which option? Lemon juice is...
A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation.
Option A. Lemon juice is sour in taste because it is acidic in nature, right? Yes. Then question number 51. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is used in fire extinguisher. Reason, sodium hydrogen carbonate is a mild base.
Optional.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate is used.
Assertion is false. Reason is true.
Sodium hydrogen carbonate is used in fire extinguisher. Look at the uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate.
No, assertion is true. False.
Assertion is true. The reason is also true, but reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. Clear? Sodium hydrogen carbonate is a mild base. Mild base means weak base. Okay. So sodium hydrogen carbonate, it is used in fire extinguisher. Both statements are correct, but this reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. That's why it is option B. Okay. Clear? Yes. Then question number 52. Assertion. HCl produces hydronium ions and chloride ions in aqueous solution. The reason, in presence of water, base gives H plus ions. Assertion, HCl produces hydronium ions and chloride ions in aqueous solution. Reason, in presence of water, base gives H plus ions. What about the statement and the reason? What about the assertion? Is this correct or not? HCl produces hydronium ion and chloride ions in aqueous solution. That's correct, right?
Yes, ma'am.
One is true. Look at the reason. In presence of water, yeah, base gives H plus ions. Base will give OH minus ions, right? So this one is wrong. So here it is option C. Okay, option C. Then we can discuss one more question. Look at question number 54. 54. Remaining questions we can discuss later. Okay. 54. Phenolphthalein gives pink color in basic solution. Reason, phenolphthalein is a natural indicator. What about this one? Phenolphthalein gives pink color in basic solution.
Assertion is true, reason is wrong.
Yeah, phenolphthalein is not a natural indicator. Right?
It is a man-made.
Which option? Yeah, it's man-made or chemical, right? So which option? A, B,
C.
or D? C. Because the assertion is right, reason is wrong. Okay. Yes. So we can discuss the remaining things later. Okay. One more thing, children. Tomorrow you have exam on this portion. That means the initial pages. And for the next week, you should learn. Prajod, it's not yet confirmed. I think till noon there will be class. Don't know. Okay. It will be informed in the class group. So tomorrow, all of you prepared for the exam for the first session of this chapter. And for the next week, all of you start the revision of the remaining portion of this chapter. Okay. From PH towards the end of the chapter. Clear? Clear, children? Why Melvin crying?
Yes, ma'am.
Nothing. Okay. So let me take your attendance. Just wait. Okay, then thank you, everyone. Bye. See you in the next class. Have a nice day.